Hey. Welcome to Mama Sessions. Today we're going to do a little bit of story time. hmm I love that. I love to put a little bit of tea tree on my face. It really just opens up everything. So I got to put me a little bit of tea tree. Always keep some tea tree. A little bit, just put a little bit and just massage it over your face. Oh my God, it feels so amazing. It opens up everything. Mm-hmm. And it smells so good, okay? So, I love you guys. I love my YouTube family and everything like that. You guys know a lot of things is going on right now with Ask Big Mama. Um, a lot of you guys know I've been fighting for the last 6 years, and I'm still fighting. Okay, I see the doctor today for uh, what's it called, for cancer treatments. Okay, so see, that's why I show you guys how to do this shit. And quit worrying about shit you can't change because it's already done. And I tell people all the time the reason why I can go through 15 things that I've been through and I came through here because I stand on business and I stand on principles, okay? And my integrity is bigger than the situations. You got to have faith. And if you don't have no faith, baby, I promise you, you will not win. And that's just what it is. See, that devil will try to break you. He will use everything that he can do to break you, especially if you're not doing what it wants you to do. Okay? It will use your children, family, jobs, and everything else around. When I tell you I done been through so much, okay? When I look down to my medical, what all I done fought in 6 years, I promise you it's over 18 things that could have took me out of this game. But I do not stop. I'm talking about from a heart attack, 4 strokes, okay? A heart failure, heart failed, heart ablation. I had my heart shut twice. I just had 2 blood perfusions last month. I was bleeding to death, okay? My kidney, I had a stroke in my kidney. Then it tried to mess up my liver, okay? I literally lost my vision for a little bit. I couldn't talk for 5 years, okay? Now I got to do with cancer. I don't stop because I ain't ready to go. I tell people all the time, people that give up, they be in the box before it's over. No, I have too much that's powerful than me, and I stand with some powerful stuff, and I'm not ready to go. And it's just what it is. You got to be that type of person when the things come into your life. You don't make no excuses. You don't cry for yourself. You start fighting. You start fighting. The doctors told me, they said, well, Big Mama, you ain't going to make it for the first year. And I looked him in his face and said, listen, you ain't got no power on my situation when I'm supposed to live and die. So they said, oh, next 2 years. They said I might not make it through 2 years. Then they told me I wouldn't make it to the third. Then they said I wouldn't get through the fourth. Then they told me I wasn't gonna get to the 5. Then they said I wasn't gonna get to the 6. And I'm over 7. I'm here. I'm talking. You see what I'm saying? See, I tell people, you gotta know what your strength is. Okay? See, I believe getting into that war room and praying. You see what I'm saying? I don't make no excuses about nothing. Because, see, I got something's attached to me. I have a lot of people that's attached to my work. I have people attached to my soaps. I have my children that's attached to me. And all my beautiful and show the media and stuff that love Big Mama, I'm attached to a lot of things. So, devil, you got to get up under my feet. You can't play here with me. And every time I go into the hospital, and I've been in the hospital close to 800 times in 6 years. And this is what I tell my daughter every time. I'll be back. I stand on business. It's already done. So the devil said, okay, Big Mama, now you got cervical cancer. I said, well, goddamn. Shit, it's like I get from one thing to the next thing. I said, but okay, we own it. We caught it in time. Okay? So when I went to the doctor the other day, they said I got a clusters of cells sit right in my cervix. I said, well, God, I asked you to hold it until surgery. So it won't go around the rest of my body. I believe if he can do it for them, he can do it for me. If he did it for Job, he'll do it for me. You got to understand that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person, I don't care if don't nobody ever watch me. Whoever needs this message is meant for you. If it's not going to be for everybody, because some of y'all ain't never been through shit. And if shit happened on you wouldn't make it. Trust me. See, I walk around here with integrity, baby. See, I have a story. You see what I'm saying? But when the story is a time is when I'm done with everything else and then I can sit and give my story all the way out. But I try to get up and I try to wake up and I try to be okay. You know what I'm saying? And I goes through a lot of things, ups and downs and things like that. But you know what? Every day that I wake up on this rise, I am so thankful. Because you know what? Some people that didn't make it up to that rise, and y'all play so many damn games. Y'all don't ask the creator thank you. Y'all don't give no gifts to the universe. Y'all don't ground. Y'all don't do anything. And y'all the ones that lives forever. But the ones who got spirit, good spirit, they got to leave here. They got to leave here. You ever seen people that's so evil? I mean evil. Is still living. Everybody else done died, but they evil asses is still here. Why? Because they live the business of what? The devil. Demon time. You see what I'm saying? On demon time. I'm not on demon time, honey. I love and light. And I stand by that. So, I just encourage myself, Spirit, the devil was on me. So you won't be able to open your building back, your business back up. It's back up. Okay. Yes, you can follow me on TikTok, Pashella Store, on TikTok. Everything is gonna be open up and moving. I'm not gonna let it stop me. Do everything that you can do while you conscious of everything. So that means if I want 5 jobs, damn it, I can have them. Everything that I want and all the visions that I have, the manifestation in me, I'm not going to let nobody stop me. Yeah, I've been in the hospital 800 times in 6 years. About to be another surgery. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to take that cervix out. It's got to come out. It's got to go. I have so many cancer cells that's sitting right in a cluster. And it's so crazy because I've been doing my bitters and different things like that. And I really believe because all that collagen, all that soursop bitters, moringa powders and stuff is holding it until they can get up out of my body. I believe in herbs. I am a herbalist. I know what herbs would do. When it took me out of heart failure in 1 year, I knew for a fact that soursop bitters is the truth. Okay? Okay? Because I was at 20%. 20%, 10% after that, you about to die. I gave myself 1 year doing a shot class in the morning and at night. And yes, it's nasty. It is the most nasty drink that you ever drink for your life. But if you want to be here, you're going to do the things that you need to do to be here. So within a year, it took me 1 year to go out of heart failure. Now, then I had to continue with the heart fail. Now, that's why I was having so many strokes because I had blood clots that was all over my body. I tell you, I had so many blood clots to where they had to take 25 vials of blood in one setting. And I'm not talking about the little ones. I'm talking about them. Because they're trying to treat why am I having so many strokes and where all these blood clots is hitting. Because I'd have been hit in the head 3 times and in my kidney. So they was trying to figure out exactly why my body continue holding blood clots, right? Well, my test came back, everything was good. Well, they started doing some more testing. So then we did they shot my heart twice to bring it back into the rhythm. That did not work. So they said something is something else. So they did some more tests and they came back and said one of my valves is dead. You know how you get a car and it fires back? Well, that's what my heart was doing. But what it was doing, because you had that valve, it has to open like this. You need it. That's how you pump in the blood in and out and out. Mine was like this. So what was happening, all the blood clots were going all over my body. And it was hitting me everywhere. Okay? So what we did the heart ablation. And what they did, they have to go to your groin and through your right here in your hand. I had to go up under the knife again, and but what they did, they burnt one of the corals there, and it's called the heart block. So that one artery, that valve, will never rework ever again. But the great thing about it, thank you, Spirit, I made it, and I have so much energy because it was so bad to where I couldn't even go up 2 steps. My heart failure was that bad, okay? And I would tell anybody, if you're dealing with swelling in your feet, watch out, okay? You always got to keep your eyes on your legs and your feet, okay? And I tell people, always take you some cayenne pepper on a spoon and a glass of water 3 times a day. What that does, it opens up your arteries and different things like that. So I live by cayenne pepper. Okay, I just put it right on the spoon on my tongue, and I put a bottle of water, and I do this 3 times a day. Okay, and it flushes all that water. Cause see, a lot of people that have heart failure, the water, the body stores so much water to where water comes through your skin. Okay, so that's why it tells you to be careful. It's going to always start with the feet, going up the legs, all the way up into your lungs. And then you'll see all the time infections and different things like that, running noises, your nose and stuff like that, can't breathe and all that stuff. So heart failure is hell. It really is. So I would tell anybody, get you some cayenne pepper, okay? And a glass of water, and you do that 3 times a day. Now, what it would do that first day that you ever do it, I'm telling you, it's going to run you to the bathroom. Got to get that water up off of you. And always take your hand on your leg or something like that and push down like that. And if you see a dent up in there, that's that you holding water. Okay? So, it's a lot of different things. And I would tell people too, my situation got bad because of COVID. And I started getting sick because of COVID. I made it through COVID. And then 6 months later, I hit the first stroke. Okay? So that first stroke almost took me out the game. I couldn't talk for about 5 years. I had a lot of aphasia, I memory loss, everything. I couldn't talk, blah, 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 blah. I'm doing much better. What I've been doing though, since everything is out and everything I'm done, I do a lot of lime main mushroom powders or capsules. That helps me a lot with my memory loss. Okay? Because people don't understand when you get strokes like that, and usually when you get one stroke, you will have another stroke. I just happened to in total had 4. Okay? And everybody's body is different. Usually you get hit on the left side of everything. I did, my hands was like that, but they came back when they did the surgery. They went through the growing. So if anybody, and I'm going to tell you, don't let them cut you up. They got different ways of doing things, okay? They wanted to open my head from here all the way down here. And I said, hell to the no. They wanted to take half of my head off. And my daughter was like, no, no, no. So she remembered years ago when I had my first heart attack in 2008. And it went to my growing. So when they told my daughter, because she had to make all the decisions, because I was unconscious. So she remembered, she said, when they said, well, we got a new thing now where they can go through the growing and suck it out. But with that being said, it's still going to have some things that can go bad. So she said, well, this one my mama did years ago. So she said, this one makes more sense. Let's go with that one. And I'm so glad she picked that one because they sucked the blood clots out the head. So I didn't have to worry about the cut. But with that being said, I did lose my ability speaking. Now I could have not ever spoke again, right? or like I am now talking. But my daughter pushed me. It wasn't none of that. No, your ass school every day. She at work, I'm doing my classes, and she had work for me and everything. My daughter little was my mommy and I sometimes I still have time there, but my daughter was like a mommy to me for the 5 years. So she really had to take care of me. It was that bad. But we made it through. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: when you start having strokes and stuff like that, it affects the rest of your body. People don't know that. You have strokes, they start messing up your liver, your kidney, your heart, your eye vision, your hearing, all that stuff, your weight, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it affects every part of your body. That's why it's important. Herbs, herbs, and I'm gonna put the names of them that I use every day: moringa powder or pills, um, lime main mushrooms. You can get in their powder or pills. Collagen. Oh my God, collagen is the truth, baby. That keeps your body, because when you have strokes and stuff and mess up your knees and everything like that. Collagen, collagen. Um, what's the other ones that I use all the time? Oringa oil. You can also get into pills too. But Oringa is wonderful for the body. The soursop bitters. Okay. These is the ones that I do every day in NAD, NAD. Okay. I take them every day too. Okay. So this is why I'm still standing here, because I know the power of herbs. Make it be a part of your everyday. You know, I make it in a smoothie, or I just do the capsules, and then I always wake up with herbs every morning. Okay, so what I do, I detox myself until noon, and I have my first lunch at 12, and then I'll eat my last meal at 6 o'clock. Okay, and I do a lot of almonds and what's called walnuts, and stuff good for the soul. You know what I'm saying? But they told me what I couldn't do. I'm an Aries. I said, use a lie. Devil, you have no dominion over my life and my situation. It ain't time for me to leave yet. I got too much living to do. Okay? And I stand with principles. Now, understand this now. I have no control in shit. Okay? Whether I'm going to live or die. But while I'm here and I'm conscious of everything, ask Big Mama gonna win. And that's just what it is. So that's why it's important to have story times. Because I want my family that's connected to me on YouTube that if you're going through something, I'm telling you my story to help you what to look for. Well, what are some of the things that I can show you that what I went through when I had my first stroke? Okay. Well, I noticed my skin was being clammy a lot. My vision was crazy. I was stepping over top of my feet. Okay. Um, I had one situation right before I had the stroke. I started bleeding, and I haven't had a period in years. So that Friday, I started bleeding, and I was like, what is going on? Okay. Went to work, sat there. I was sitting there at my office, and it felt like somebody took somebody's hand to pull out of my soul. And somebody see my whole body fall back. It was like if that was the last breath that I was about to take, I was about to do right there at that table. Okay? So one of my coworkers saw me, and they called the people, and they came and got me and stuff, and they got me to the hospital and everything like that. But I hadn't just stroked out yet. Okay? So I was still in the hospital for 3 days. Came back, sitting, And usually I always got my own little, I got me a nice little ugly dress or something like that. I like being comfortable. But this particular day, I was dressed. And I had my daughter's stuff already sitting down. Spirit had me ready. It must have knew something was going to happen. Now, my daughter, she's spiritual like me. She said she seen me walking in the kitchen, but she didn't see my soul behind her. And my daughter told me 3 years before I had that first show, she said, Mama, you're tendering on the other side. Whatever's going on, Mama, you about to be real sick, and we got to do what we got to do. And I was too busy moving and trying to survive to where I didn't take care of myself, y'all. I was scared of doctors like other black people. We scared to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And it almost took me up out of here. My fat ass running to the doctor now. Do you understand me? I don't give a damn. I don't care if I got a broken nail. Bitch, I'm about to go check it out. I just because it was too many times I've been so close to death to where no, now I'm fighting for my life. So that Saturday, that's when I had the stroke. And I remember my daughter cooked some nice sandwiches and stuff like that, mushroom, turkey things. And I sat there on my chair, and my daughter was so tired because she did 17 hours, and she finally lay down, and I just looked at her, and then the next minute, I don't know what happened. Merlin must have felt something, and she said, "Mama, you okay?" And she said, only thing she remember saying, "I'll be okay." She knew right then and there because she works in a hospital. I was stroking out. I can remember everything. I can hear everything. I could hear the screaming. I could see my baby was screaming so good, but I couldn't open my mouth. I couldn't do nothing. I was just, I don't know where spirit had me. It was like I was in a place because they did said I did pass, and they had to bring me back. And I just remember being in this place, and I remember seeing my mother and my dad and my uncle and all my ancestors in my family connected to me. And I remember talking with my mother, and she said, you have an opportunity if you want to be here, be there, or stay here with me. And I was I was so ready for that because I wanted to see my mommy, my daddy again. But then I had to think about my daughter. I said, I'm not going to leave my daughter in the wilderness by herself because she ain't got nobody but me. We didn't have no family in Atlanta. It was just me and my daughter. So I remember my mama reaching out like this. And I came back. I'll never forget that. I never forget it. And they already did the surgery and all that type of stuff like that. And my daughter said she remember when she came into the room, she said it had a light over my body. And she said I looked like I was just dead, like I was just sleeping. She said it scared her. You remember my daughter was only 23 years old when this shit hit. You know what I'm saying? She's still young trying to figure this out, and you got a mama that you got to make all the decisions over your life. But I'm so glad I gave my daughter so much power in her because she's standing because her brothers didn't do shit. They married them women, and that's all about they women's. They didn't care about me. They didn't come see about me, and I'm the one who took care of their raggedy asses. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. These kids today, they disrespectful. I raised you to be men to take care of your business. That's fine. But I tell you, the blessings that my daughter get because she took care of her mother. My son's going through hell. You don't mess up with your mother and your daddy. I'm telling you. Daddy could make a lot of mistakes, but mama gonna have to go through everything. Everybody gonna cuss out mama. They're gonna mistreat mama. Mama is always it's always what mama don't do. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God that my daughter thought about me. They wanted me to be in a nursing home. My daughter said, "Hell no, I'm taking my mom home with me," and she took care of me. You know what I'm saying? So I have nothing but respect to my daughter. She's 27 now. And it altered her life in a lot of ways. I still cry about that because it had to put her life on still with relationships, marriage, and all that stuff because Mama this, mom. No, fuck that shit. I said, daughter, if I die, you let the walk keep it moving. You did your best, and after you done did your best, after that it don't even matter. You did what a child was supposed to do. You, I'm still standing. I hit my 50s, about to be 51. We didn't think we was gonna make me to 50. Okay? So, I'm outside now, okay? I understand I'm sick. I saw what they say. Yeah, okay, because just like any cancer, it could be like a cold. If you catch it in time, you can get it done. You see what I'm saying? So I try to be, I just have to be open. Be open to whatever. And then I'll tell you else one thing I do. I pray for my doctors. Every person who had to take care of me of 800 times in the hospital. That's a lot of damn doctors. And I pray for every last one of them. See, you have to come up in there with the right energy when you're sick. Some people be mad and disrespectful stuff. No, I need them. So I ain't going to treat you with so much love, because when you give love, they give love back. And then guess what? They took care of me. They took care of me in Atlanta. Now I'm back at home in my own home in Ohio, and they taking care of me. So though if you sick and stuff, don't put it on people that's already tired. Because this, I have seen situations where you don't push the doctor so bad, your ass don't make it through. Understand, they're human. So respect that. I respect my doctors and I listen to them, but I let them know, listen, I'm fighting for my life. I want to be here. So I'm going to need for you guys to fight with me. Okay? You see this energy? You see this happiness? You see this joy that's in my spirit? Don't let me forget who I am. And that's what my prayer was. When my mind wasn't there, I said, just let me come back. And it's so crazy because when I couldn't talk, my daughter said I used to run around the house saying blah 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 blah. I knew what I was thinking in my head, but I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out. But what I was saying, I believe in God. I believe in God. I said, Mommy, I believe in God. I'm running like a baby, because it was like I was like a little baby again. And I run around the house saying, Mommy, I believe in God. And I still stand there today. Sometimes, and this is no tears of weakness. It's just through it all, I got a testimony for people. If you see my chart, my mind chart of everything that I've fought in these 7 years that could have cooked me out of this game 2 times the more. And I'm here. I'm here. I am here. And I am healed because I believe it's already done. If you ain't never been through shit, you can't tell me nothing. I done seen it all. I have been through so many stories in my life from 5 years up on up. I've been hit by a truck. I've been raped, molestation, but that part, I done been through every abuse. I've been through so much since I was 5 years old. I'm 50 years old and I'm still make this shit look good. Because it's going to be somebody that's going to be attached to my story. I would tell anybody, I don't care who you are, don't you ever give up on you. And I don't care if who don't like you, who don't love you, who don't need you, you don't give up on yourself. When you give up, you're not going to make it. I can't tell you how many people just walk away from me for no reason. And me and my daughter talk about the baby star seeds. Everybody, you're going to find people that's going to hate you just because. Because you're different. Your light is beautiful. You're high vibrating. And I tell people leave me. I don't never leave them. Okay? I had to learn that this is a lonely a walk in the spirit. And I understand it. And where your friends at when I was sick? All the people I break bread with and took care of and was there at their call. Guess what? Nobody was there for me. Nobody. Nobody. My sister came, my nephew, but, and it's 9 of us, 9 children. And I'm the one that they gonna call from, I'm there. But it took me to understand that nobody was there, nobody called, nobody cared. And when you understand that people say they love you, and then we did come to the situation, because people don't want to be bothered with you when you sick. Hell no. People don't care about your story long as it ain't happened to you. And people will show you who they are. I'm going to need for you to understand who they are. I ain't mad at nobody because I did that shit to myself and I take care of myself. But with that being said, I just rather be by myself. So now I done created my own bubble with the spirit and my Enrishas and stuff like that. I don't want friends. Only friends that I have is the ones who connected to me. I have more family that shows me so much love on YouTube and TikTok and Bingo and shit, that I have built some relationships that's amazing. They seen the walks I've been through, and they've always been here, and they've always sung me energy and prayed with me. Family's what you make, and I had to learn that. And I'm talking from black and white. I have people that really rock with Ask Big Mama. So I just wanted to share this day because I'm going into another phase in my life. And I know it could go bad real fast with the cervix. But I know the power of prayer. I know the power of faith. Because it's already done. If it get too hard, or just say it's already done. It's already done. Sometimes you got to go around the house and say it's already done. When I go up in here today, they're going to try to tell me like 6 things of treatments from chemo and all that stuff. We're going to go ahead and do that surgery. Then this little chemo, I do chemo after that. But I'm not going to let you push your views. We know I have to have that surgery. Let's get it done. And God, I just add, you put your hands and the angels around me. Get me through this again. You see what I'm saying? So it's some good things that's coming through here, y'all. I'm happy. I feel good. I look great. My mind is together. I'm working on getting my license because they told me I couldn't drive ever again. Now they gave me okay. So I'm studying for that right now to get my license again so I can get me my car. So it's little things I have to do to be a woman again. So I'm on it. I'm on it. So guys, I hope this story time encouraged somebody today. Be good to yourself. Take care of your body, men and women. Go get your paps. Men, I know you don't like nobody touching your butt. Go get your prostate checked. Ladies, mammograms. Okay? If you out here having sex and shit, because I'm going to tell you right now, the men are walking around here with HVP. It sits in men's bodies, and a lot of women are getting cervical cancers from it. And you wouldn't even know the man had it in the body until the woman gets cervical cancers. It's called HVP. So it's a lot of things that's going out here right now. Just be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful. And take steps to live. This is your girl, Mama Sessions. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you like what you heard, comment with Big Mama. And we love you here. With that being said, Ashe.